welcome back to my channel. Today's gonna be super fun. We're gonna go over all of the fun new purchases I bought for my office, or it's like a guest bedroom slash office situation. We all know the rooms, but I'm really excited how it turned out. I think it came out really cute. I didn't overly decorate it because I am a renter in my townhome, so I didn't want to put things on the walls if I didn't need to. So a lot of the things are being displayed on furniture pieces, but I'm really happy with how everything turned out. And I was cleaning today. I was just cleaning around the house, and I cleaned the office up again, and I said, oh my gosh, I haven't even showed my friends what it looks like. So I got some new pieces. I got a shelf and a desk. I think that might, and a chair from World Market. And then my friend Autumn, if you guys have been kind of following along, this whole room used to have this massive couch in it. But my friend Autumn, okay, let's see if I can tell this without being confusing. My best friend Autumn is pregnant and she is having a baby, and she has a guest room, and she's going to convert that guest room into a nursery. So she gave me that bed. But where did my couch go? Autumn's parents actually just bought a house within the area, and they have a basement. So Autumn gave me her bed to turn her room into a nursery. I now have a bed in this room, and that couch went to Autumn's parents' room, or in their basement. So it was just a triangle perfect switch. So now I have a bed. Thank you, Autumn and Cam. And I just purchased a bookshelf and a desk and a chair from World Market, and it all kind of came together. So now it's a fully functioning office and guest room, and I'm really excited about it. So let's go ahead and kind of go over all of the fun pieces that I purchased to put this guy all together. It's definitely not like Pinterest worthy of a bedroom, but it's incredibly functional, especially because I am in graduate school for my family nurse practitioner, as you guys all know. So I've done a lot of studying in here, and so has Joey. Joey has spent a lot of time at this desk as well. It's facing this really beautiful window too, so that's where all this fun lighting is coming from. But enough talking. As always, thank you guys so much for subscribing, liking, and commenting on my videos. It means so much to me, and it grows and supports my channel more than you guys know. So it's such a fun way to get to know each other, but also it really is supporting my channel. So thank you guys. You're all the best. But let's go ahead and see what I did to my office. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started with the office tour. I'm really excited to show you guys. So I'm currently standing at the door now, and I'll go ahead and flip everything over so you can kind of see the view that I'm looking at. But first, this beautiful decorative electric panel. I think that's what it's called, but yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys what it looks like and how it came together. I think it's really cute. Okay. All right, so let me turn the camera around so we can get this tour started. All right, you guys, so this is what it looks like. How fun. I'm super excited with how everything turned out. So we'll go ahead and get started with the tour. Okay, you guys, so that is the door to get into the office. That's where I was just standing next to the control panel. And that is actually a door to go into the bathroom. It's just a standard bathroom with the shower, bath, toilet and sink. So nothing that crazy, but right when you come in, first of all, this door is usually always wide open because I love when I walk up the stairs, I can see out the window and all the light coming through, but I just closed it for this video, but just keep that in mind, all the light is just shining through. First and foremost, the mini fridge. Let's address it. So Joey actually brought this mini fridge from his house because he really never used it. So we brought it. We didn't buy it. We didn't buy it extra. So he just brought it over, and it is so silly to me to have a mini fridge in my little townhome, especially because the fridge is not that far away. But it has come in handy. It has come in handy. In here we keep water bottles and some Diet Dr. Pepper is my favorite because again we are studying in here quite a bit. So I don't know what we got popping in here. I think we drank all the water bottles. but you straight up have Dr. Peppers, so you know, can't study unless you have Dr. Peppers going on. But that is the that's the most important piece of furniture in this room. Next, we will address kind of this corner, and here I have this shelf looking thing that actually was in the closet prior, but I brought it out because it was a perfect TV stand. You know, it's not the cutest, but it's functional. And in those drawers, I keep all of my overflowing school supplies, markers, highlighters, pens, pencils, papers, binders, sleeves to put papers in, all of the fun stuff to be organized. And I also have the Ollie's litter box that I swear I just cleaned. You obviously just used it, but that litter box is amazing. It's self-cleaning. I believe it's called the Robot Kitty or Robo Kitty or Robo Litter Box, but it is self-cleaning. It keeps the smell down. There is no smell in here at all because it cleans itself, and it is wonderful. But I keep extra bags and litter in these little drawers. And then in that corner over there in that basket is, what are those called? Like additional heads for my Dyson vacuum, because I have to do quite a bit of vacuuming up here, because that's where the little litter box is. And the fake fig tree is from my friend Catherine. She was moving out and she didn't have room for this in the moving truck, so she just left it behind. And of course I snatched it up, so thanks Catherine for this really cute free decor piece. But yeah, this is the corner near the bathroom, and let's take a moment to realize that the litter box is right next to the guest bed. But when I do have guests come over, I will take the litter box and put it on the upstairs landing, so no one has to sleep next to it. Again, it doesn't smell, but you know, no one wants to wake up next to a litter box. So when I don't have guests, which is 99.9% of the time, it will stay in here. But if someone were to sleep over, we would drag it out to the upstairs landing so no one would have to wake up next to it. Also, I do want to mention that I purchased a Fire Stick to connect to this TV, so I'm able to watch YouTube videos, but more importantly, I'm able to put on an ambiance video while I am studying in here, and it has been a game changer. I put on YouTube, I put on an ambiance of either whatever season that we're in. So right now it's summertime, so I usually do lake and ocean and just the wind and the water, and it's really nice. And then in the fall and Christmas time or winter, but I do Christmas themes and fall and Halloween themes, and it's just so fun. If you guys never put on an ambiance on your YouTube on TV, it is wonderful. I highly recommend it. Okay, now let's move on to the bed. I have no idea where this bed is from because, again, Autumn brought it to me, as well as the headboard. However, all of the pillows, the sheets, the tray, the candle, the comforter, every single thing on this bed is from Target, from the Chip and Joanna Gaines line, and I love it. I decided to go with an exposed orange kind of satin sheet in a navy blue pillow, as well as the white comforter, because the white comforter brightens the room, and then the orange and blue really complements the rest of the decor that I'd say that in air quotes because it's not really decor, it's really my diploma, but I really like it. I love how it turned out. I think it's very peaceful and serene, and again, I love the white with the blue and orange touches. I also love that the bed added extra storage, so I was able to put all of my seasonal pillows and blankets in underbed storage underneath the bed to create more storage for my holiday decorations. Also, I'm super stoked to decorate this guy for Christmas. Christmas is really when I go hardcore with like the bedding and additional decorations in other rooms. So I'm really excited. I have a new place to decorate for when Christmas comes. Of course, that's like 6 months away, but you can never be too prepared. All right, you guys, for the office portion of the office, we'll go ahead and get started on all the details on all of this fun stuff, because I was really excited about it when I purchased it. And before we get started, can we take a moment to just appreciate this view? It is insane. Today is July 5th, so Joey and I actually got to see all different types of fireworks from around the mountain range, which was just so surreal. So I love this view. I love waking up to this view from my other room. And then I love walking up the stairs and seeing this. And of course, studying here when I am sitting at the desk. All right, you guys, so getting into more, detail about kind of the office situation here. We have this side table that still has the sticker on it from like 3 years ago, but this was actually a side table that used to be in my living room, and it's completely broken. If I tried to pick it up, all the legs would fall off. So it stays here, it's not moving, it's in a static position, and it's good to go. It's a perfect little furniture piece for holding my printers. This white one on top is mine, and this brother one down here is actually Joey's. So we have a lot of printing that we have to do as graduate students with articles and projects and presentations, transcripts, anything, you name it. We have a lot of printing that we have to do. So we have 2 printers, and then up here I keep my charging stuff. There's a charging pad to where you can put your phone or your AirPods on, and then I have my Apple Watch that just charges back there. On top of this printer is a very necessary item. It is a fan. While the temperature stays pretty cool in here, as you guys can see, there's a huge glare of sunshine when I am sitting here. So sometimes you need to wear sunglasses when you're sitting at the desk. So other than doing that, I just have this fan that goes, from light, medium, really high intensity. So I have this guy going on when I am studying, when it's super sunny outside. But this guy comes in clutch. I love it. And it goes right and points right into my little desk section. Okay, this is my desk. I love it. It has one drawer. It's from, where's this from? It's from World's Market, and I love it. It is so cute. Let me get a better angle for you guys. But I bought 3 pieces from World's Market, and this was my favorite, as well as the chair. Let me show you guys what it looks like. That's the chair that goes with it, or that I bought for it, also from World Market. And these guys were so incredibly easy to put together. I put this desk, this chair, and that bookshelf together in one night, under an hour. That's how easy it was to put together. I'm so used to purchasing things off of Wayfair and having to basically grow my own tree to cut it down to, shave my own wood and put my furniture pieces together, and it takes hours. But these pieces from World Market were incredibly easy to put together. So love it. It's a beautiful wood. I'm not really familiar with, trees and their contents, but it's a pretty brown. And it matches the bookshelf right adjacent to it. So love this desk. It's great little storage. It has the one drawer for kind of your laptop or your pens. I keep a lighter in there for my candles, and again, such a pretty view. Okay, and right next to my desk is this blanket basket. Let me show you guys this blanket real quick. Look how beautiful this blanket is. My aunt actually handmade this blanket for me. I went to the University of Virginia for undergrad, and I'm actually going there for graduate school as well. But she handmade this blanket for me, and it is beyond gorgeous. I love it. I wish I had like a blanket ladder or something that I could just full-blown, display it. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know, because right now it's just folded in a blanket basket, and it's so sad because I love it. I've always wanted to display it. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Also, coming back over here, we love a Dr. Pepper moment, but she also knitted this for me. It's a little coaster of a cat behind. But if you're watching this, thanks Aunt Jen. I really love this blanket, and I'm hoping that I can find maybe like a blanket ladder or a blanket display of some sort, so I can get this out of a blanket basket and show it, show the appreciation to the world, so everyone can view it and love on it just as much as I do. Okay guys, so I showed you the overview of this bookshelf, but there are some pieces on here that I want to go into a little bit more detail about. So that's why we're hanging out on the floor. But these are all of my books for school. Some of these are Joey's books as well, but all of my textbooks, readings, you know, all of that fun literature, I have it down here. They all have really interesting spine colors, you know, like the back of the book with the titles on them. So I actually flipped them around to where the pages are showing, so they're all kind of that white color, so it's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. But again, these are just all textbooks, nothing super fun and interesting here, unless, you know, you want to read about child development stages and pathophysiology, then be my guest. I have this guy to hold all of my books standing up. It's like a bookend. It's actually a globe. I think I got it from like Marshall's or something like that, but it just holds up all my books. And then back here is my license for my nursing license. Yes, so I got this guy when I passed my boards, and it's the reason why I'm a nurse. Okay, and on to the second shelf. Over here, I usually just keep a candle, but that's actually what I'm propping you guys on right now. So just know, have it in your hearts that there's a candle right here. And then over here is kind of just my ICU COVID corner. The more I reflected, or the more I noticed, this corner was, I realized a lot of it was in relation to when I worked in the intensive care unit. So if you guys are new here, I worked in the special pathogens unit or the medical ICU, or just where everyone with COVID complications that were admitted to the hospital that needed critical care, I took care of them during the whole entire pandemic. It was insane. So right here, I have a letter from the government with a nice, you know, a typed thank you during the Nurses Week of, I think, 2021, and then a nice handwritten letter at the bottom of it, from the government, which is really nice, from the Virginia government. And then I have my CCRN certification certificate that I was really proud of when I was, I don't get awarded it, but when I passed my test. And then this is a certificate of recognition from when I was, I believe, preceptor for my little Lily. I love her. So this right here, let me show you guys this. Oh, this is so sentimental. So this is upside down, first of all, is the very first mask that my sister sewed for me, for the COVID pandemic. Again, I was a nurse working at that time, so we were labeled, you know, as essential workers, and we needed to go to work, and she made these for me because I had to go, you know, outside into the world. There was a little slip here that you could put, you know, an actual kind of a surgical mask in there to make it a little bit more hospital friendly. We weren't allowed to wear these in the hospital, but it was just really sentimental because I wore it a couple of times. It was the time when I worked in pediatrics or in maternity and newborn, so it's just really cute. And these were like the brand spanking days of the pandemic, and it was just really sentimental that my sister made this for me and my coworker Autumn. So such a cute little treasure. And these are pieces that, you know, that I'll keep, and that when I become, you know, a really old grandma and my grandkids come up to me and they're like, what does this mean? You know, I'll be like, that was when I worked in a pandemic during, you know, the COVID 2020 pandemic. So nuts. And then this was my actual COVID mask that I wore into the patients' rooms. This mask has seen a lot along with me, and it has saved me from just so many diseases. So I'm very grateful for it. It's completely bleached away, completely bleached off. I did a whole treatment with it to make sure that it was clean. But this tag, you know, Allyson Pennington RN, everyone had little tags on their names. that just stuck out from their forehead, so everybody could identify each other, see kind of what role that everyone was. But you know, these were sad moments in time, obviously, but it was one of the biggest milestones in my career. So it's an achievement for sure. And again, it's something that I wanted to keep. A lot of people got rid of their masks because it did signify kind of a dark time. But for me, again, when I'm, you know, super old and, you know, want to tell my story to other people, or to, like, you know, my grandkids or people that want to know more about it, you know, I'll have a piece of that history, and it's from my own personal collection. So I think that's really cool. So these guys mean a lot to me, and I'm really thankful that I kept them and I'm able to display them and look at them and really reflect on the incredibly hard time that I had, and, you know, as the healthcare worker, especially as the patients that we took care of. So these are very special to me. And then bringing it up to the third level, I have my nursing degree, my engineering degree. I have this fun little NASA rocket that Joey and I built together. I got this for him last Christmas, and it was really sweet because we built it together, and now it's on display, and it's orange and blue, so we love that. Again, it's kind of just a UVA theme in here, tastefully, so I really like it. Oh, and there's my little nursing honor society member badge, so just keep that there. But I really liked how this bookshelf turned out. I love that it's functional with my books at the bottom, but it also just kind of shows off a lot of my achievements and awards and recognitions, and just a lot of career achievements that we've made throughout our career. But yeah, I really like how this bookshelf turned out. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed my office and how I was able to decorate everything and all of the things I purchased from World Market to kind of make this, you know, a separate space of a guest room, but also a space of learning and education and just growing our resources. So on that note, I do have a lot of studying I had to get done because I am in summer school. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But as always, thank you so much for supporting me, subscribing, liking, and commenting down below. It just means so much to me. I love getting to know you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.